India in 2025 is not the same country it was just a decade ago. The change is fast, loud, and impossible to ignore. Yes, the ancient temples and forts are still here, and yes, the spiritual depth runs deep. But in between that, a new India is being built, one that's digital, high-speed, ambitious, and global in its mindset. So if you're visiting India, and you're not just here for the old world charm, if you're here to see what modern India feels like to walk through cities that are shaping the country's future, then this list is for you. Today, we're ranking the top 5 modern cities to visit in India in 2025. Not based on how many monuments they have, but on how well they represent India's rapid transformation. Let's start at number 5. But first, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Pune is the introvert of Indian metros. It doesn't try to impress you with size or flash. It's not loud, it's not chaotic. And that's exactly why people love it. This city has carved out a reputation for being one of India's most livable urban spaces. It's clean, relatively organized, and thanks to its elevation, has some of the best weather in the country. But don't let the calm fool you. Pune has brains. Serious brains. It's home to some of the top educational institutions in India. IITs, Symbiosis, FTII, you name it. That means a constant stream of young talent, researchers, thinkers, and innovators. But Pune has also quietly built itself into a tech and manufacturing powerhouse. Global firms are here, startups are here, and so is a steady, sustainable buzz of growth. Walk down any main street in Pune today, and you'll see students with laptops heading to co-working spaces, bikers zipping through leafy neighborhoods, and software engineers chilling at quiet rooftop cafes that serve locally roasted coffee. It's a city that gives you room to breathe while still keeping you plugged in. There's a cultural pulse too. The Marathi identity here is proud, rich in music, theater, and literature. And unlike some larger cities that feel too stretched out, Pune feels like a city you can actually get to know. It's modern, it's smart, and it's growing at just the right pace. Delhi is not a city you visit. It's a city that hits you in the face, hard. It doesn't care if you're ready. It makes you ready. At first, it can be overwhelming. The scale, the speed, the politics, the pollution, the crowds, it all comes at you fast. But once you look past the surface chaos, Delhi is endlessly fascinating. It's not just the capital of India, it's the capital of contrasts. On one hand, you've got the remnants of empires, Mughal forts, British colonial architecture, ancient markets that haven't changed in centuries. On the other hand, there's Cyber Hub in Gurgaon, where startup founders pitch venture capitalists over sushi. Or the Delhi Metro, which is sleek, punctual, and rivals some of the best transit systems in Asia. Delhi is where the country's most important decisions are made, in parliament buildings and courtrooms, but also where cultural revolutions are happening. The city has a huge art scene, underground music collectives, progressive youth movements, and a food culture so deep you could spend a month here and barely scratch the surface. There's also the aggression, the sense of pride, identity, and politics that lives in every conversation. You can't be passive in Delhi, you have to be sharp, alert, present. But that's part of the thrill. Because the moment you match the city's frequency, you realize why so many people never want to leave. Delhi is not just modern by infrastructure, it's modern in thought, expression, and influence. It's messy brilliance, and it makes you feel alive. Hyderabad is the definition of balance. It's one of the few Indian cities that has scaled up fast, but with almost no identity crisis. This city has exploded in the last 10 years. Global tech giants have set up massive campuses here. High-tech city is a symbol of how quietly yet effectively Hyderabad positioned itself as the new age business hub. You walk around there and it feels like a tech park in Singapore. Clean roads, electric vehicles, food courts, and modern high-rises that weren't even on the map 15 years ago. But what makes Hyderabad different from other fast-growing cities is that it never threw its old self away. The culture here is still deeply rooted in Nawabi elegance. The old city still pulses with the energy of centuries past. You've got the Charminar towering over labyrinthine markets, local vendors calling out in Hyderabadi Urdu, and the smell of biryani that practically follows you around like a ghost. This city is deeply Muslim, deeply Telugu, deeply tech-savvy, and deeply proud, and it blends all of that together without conflict. It's one of the most religiously and linguistically harmonious big cities in India. Hyderabad's infrastructure is ahead of the curve. Its cost of living is lower than Bengaluru or Mumbai, and somehow it still feels grounded. You can actually live here, not just survive. Hyderabad is one of India's most complete modern cities. It's earned its place on this list with quiet consistency. Bengaluru isn't just a city, it's an ecosystem. The startup culture here is not just hype, it's real. From edtech to AI to fintech, some of India's most disruptive innovations are born in Bengaluru apartments and coffee shops. The energy in this city is electric, not the kind that shocks you, but the kind that powers you up. It's a magnet for young talent from across the country. That means the culture here is diverse, inclusive, and deeply intellectual. People talk politics, crypto, climate change, space tech, and then head to a gig where a local band is covering Metallica or playing Carnatic jazz. There's also a softness to Bengaluru that makes it incredibly livable. The weather is almost always cool. There are still trees lining many roads. Old bungalows coexist with tech towers. And unlike Delhi or Mumbai, the city doesn't carry itself with aggression. It's curious, thoughtful, even gentle. Of course, the traffic is a meme at this point, but residents have learned to build their lives around it. They don't waste time complaining. They create new tools, apps, and hacks to beat it. That's the Bengaluru way. Find a problem, build the solution, and move forward. This city has become the brain of India, where ideas take shape, scale fast, and go global. And if you want to understand the future of Indian innovation, this is the best place to start. Mumbai is not just India's top modern city, it's India's top obsession. There's something about this city that just hits different. It doesn't matter where you're from, what language you speak, or how much money you have. Mumbai lets everyone in, and then it makes you work. This is the financial capital. It's where billion-dollar deals are closed in air-conditioned towers and where thousands of dabawalas deliver home-cooked lunches with a level of precision that puts Swiss watches to shame. It's where Bollywood dreams are born in cramped studios and sometimes come true under blinding lights. Mumbai is dense, it's intense, and yet it functions like a miracle. Trains run on schedule. The stock exchange hums. People grind 12-hour days, then go out for vada pav at 1 a.m. And in the middle of it all, there's the Arabian Sea. Always there, always calming, as if reminding the city to breathe. The thing about Mumbai is its resilience. Floods, pandemics, economic shocks, nothing breaks this place. It bends, it adapts, and it keeps going. There's a saying here, Mumbai never stops, and it's true. But it's not just about the hustle. There's real beauty here. In the Art Deco buildings of Marine Drive, in the street art of Bandra, in the sunsets at Juhu Beach, Mumbai is layered. You can live here for 10 years and still discover a new corner that feels like a hidden world. If you want to feel the raw pulse of modern India, its ambition, its contradictions, its brilliance, you come to Mumbai. Final ranking recap. Number 5, Pune, smart, clean, calm, India's rising livability champion. Number 4, Delhi, intense, political, historic, the capital that commands attention. Number 3, Hyderabad, efficient, elegant, balanced, the quiet tech revolution. Number 2, Bengaluru, brainy, laid back, brilliant, India's innovation powerhouse. Mumbai, loud, relentless, alive, the beating heart of modern India. India's future is being built right now, in real time, in real cities, by real people. And if you want to experience that future before the rest of the world catches up, these are the cities to visit. They're not perfect, but they're moving, evolving, becoming something new every single day. That's the story of modern India, and this is where it's being written. Which city is your favorite? Drop it in the comments. And if you visited any of these, share your story. Let's see where this journey takes us next. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to the